Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another tutorial. I hope everyone is doing good. So today we're going to be making an overlap circle dress. This is what we're going to be making today. The upper part is overlap and the down part is circle. So this is what we're going to be doing today. And before we start, I would like to say thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for your comments, thank you for your likes. I really appreciate you all. And if this is your first time of watching my video, please subscribe, like and share my video. So let's get to it. I'm using roughly 5 yards of African print. So the measurement we need for this tutorial are the shoulder measurement, the shoulder to bust measurement, shoulder to waist measurement, the bust circumference, the waist circumference, and the length of the dress. I'm going to be cutting the upper part first before we cut out the down part of the dress. This is the back one. I folded it into 2, and this is the front one, is also folded into 2. I used the bust measurement to cut out the fabric. I added some allowance to it. The back one is 1.5 inches bigger than the front one because of the zipper allowance. So I will place the measurement now. As you can see, I've marked up some lines here. This is the chest line, this is the bust line, and this is the waist line. The length of the dress is 43 inches. So I'll minus the upper part, that is 17 inches. 43 minus 17 inches is 26. So the down part will be 26 inches. I'll be adding 1 inch for sewing allowance. So the upper part is 17 inches plus 1 inch sewing allowance, that is 18 inches. I'll add ½ inch here and ½ inch on this side. So I will place the measurement now. The shoulder measurement is 15 inches divided by 2, which is 7.5 inches. Then I'll add ½ inch for sewing allowance, that is 8 inches. Right from here, I'll mark my 8 inches. This is the chest line, this is bust line, and this is the waist line. I'm taking 4 inches for the wideness of the neck. And for the back depth, I will take 1.5 inches. The front depth, I will mark 4 inches. This is for the back, and this is for the front. And I will mark 1 inch for shoulder slope here. The armhole measurement is 17 inches divided by 2 is 8.5 inches. So I'll mark my 8.5 inches. So that's the chest line. So I'll go ahead and place the circumference measurement. The bust measurement is 39 inches divided by 4 is 9 3/4. So I'll place 9 3/4 here. I'm starting the measurement right from here. 9 3/4. I will add 1 inch for sewing allowance. I'll go to the waistline. The waist measurement is 33 inches divided by 4 is 8 1/4. I'll mark 8 1/4, and I'll add 1 inch for sewing allowance and 1 inch for that. I'll connect the lines from the chest line to the waist. So I'll go to the armhole, look for the midpoint, mark ½ inch here. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. So this is the front one. I'll cut out the front neckline. I've cut out the back one already. and cut out this 1/2 inch. So I'll split the back side into 2. That is where I'll insert my zip. So I'll set the back one aside. So I'll open up the front one. The upper part is an overlap. So I will take it right from here. So I'm going to cut this side away. I will cut it right from here to this side. Okay, right from the side here, I will minus 2 inches from there. I'll look for the midpoint. Yeah, this is my midpoint. And I will take the neckline. I'm taking 7 inches for the neckline. This is the midpoint. So I mark my 7 inches for the neckline. And I will take it right from here to meet the 7 inches. And I'll bring it down to these 2 inches I marked out. So I'll go ahead and cut this side out. For the front part, I'm cutting out 2 of these. So this is, I've cut out this side. If you are cutting the other side, you have to turn it like so. I'm turning it this way so that we don't end up cutting the same part. This one, let me show you guys again. This is for this side. So if I want to cut the other side, I will turn it like so to cut out that side. So if I leave it like this, I will end up cutting the same thing. So when you open it up, you will have something like this. Yes. Because this is the right side and this is the right side. I will just turn it into 2. So I'll just place my dot measurement from here. That is 9 inches divided by 2, 4.5 inches, plus 1/2 inch sewing allowance. That is 5 inches. I'll mark my 5 inches here. I'll come down 1 inch from the bust line. And I'll mark 1/2 inch on this side. Mark 1/2 inch on this side. It to here. I'll do the same thing to the other side. So I'll set this aside. What I'm going to do next is to cut out the down part. So I'm cutting out the down part of the dress. My fabric is folded into 2. I'm cutting out 2 of these. She wants it very full, so I'm cutting out 2 of these. I'll divide the waist measurement by 2. The waist measurement is 33 inches divided by 2, which is 16.5 inches. I'll be adding 1 inch for zip and 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. So I'll be adding 1.5 inches for zip and sewing allowance. So that is 18 inches. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to be dividing it by 6.28. So I will divide it by 4. You know, there are different ways of cutting a circle. So this is folded into 2. I will fold it again. I will take it like so, turn it to the other side. So I'm cutting out both of them together. So it's folded into 4. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to be dividing it by 6.28. Because I folded it this way, I will divide it by 4. 18 inches is half of the waist measurement plus zip and sewing allowance. So I will divide the 18 inches by 4. 18 divided by 4 is 4.5. So right from here I will mark my 4.5. So now I'd rather make it 5 inches. I'll make it 5 inches. Mark 5 inches here, and I'll mark 5 inches here. Connect the lines. Then right from here I will take my length. The full length is 43 inches minus the upper part 17 inches. So I'm left with 26 inches. Now I'll be adding 1 inch for sewing allowance. So I'll be taking 27 inches right from here. So I will take 27 inches round. I'll go ahead and connect the lines. So I'll cut them out. This is one part and this is one part. We are done with the cutting. What we are going to do next is to put the fabric together. So I'm adding lining to it. I'll cut out the lining the same way I cut out the fabric. So I sew the lining, use it to turn the neckline. This is my dart. I've already sewn my dart. And this is the front panel. I added lining to it as well. So it's just the same thing. I cut out the lining the same way I cut out the fabric. Then I sew it here. I sew it here, shoulder here, then turn it to the other side. Use it to turn the neckline. I made a notch earlier here for the front dart. This is my notch, and this is where I will insert my dart. I will pin it. I will sew the darts. After I've done that, I will put the fabric together. I will turn this to the right side. I will measure it. This is supposed to be 16.5 inches. Okay. So I will leave 1 inch on this side for sewing allowance and 1 inch on this side for sewing allowance. So for this side, the back side, I will place it like so. So this one will be for my zipper allowance. This 1.5 inches I'm pinning is for zipper allowance. So I'm going to sew the shoulders on the both side. I would like to insert the bust measurement. So I'll mark 1 inch here and mark 1 inch here for the sewing allowance. So I will come to the waistline. So I will place my waist measurement. Okay, this is 18.5 inches. The waist measurement, half of the waist measurement is 16.5 inches. So I will mark 1 inch here as well. And mark 1 inch on this side. So I'll bring it to the waistline. For the down part, this is the front side and this is the back side. So I'm going to join them together here. For the two flares, for the two circles I cut out, I'm going to join them together. I will sew it right from here to the bottom, one side. I'm sewing just one side and leave the other side open. That will be for the zip side. So guys, I finished joining both sides together. I've also sewn one side of the two flares together. I've sewn this side together. I'm adding lining to it, to the down part as well. So this is my lining. I'm going to be adding this net to it. I'll sew the lining and the net. So I just cut out a lining. I'll add this net to it. And the net is not necessary. If you don't want to add net to it, you can skip this part. I just wanted to add some volume to the dress. That is why I'm adding net to it. I'll sew the net to the lining. Then sew the lining together. This is the wrong side of the lining. I will sew them together. I'm adding about 2 meters of net. I'll just sew it and make a little bit gather plates here. The lining is less than 3 yards because it's 60 inches by length. I will sew the lining and the net to the fabric, that is the down part, before we attach the upper part to the down part. Finish attaching the net to the down part. So I'll go ahead and join the upper part and the down part together. I'll open it wide and turn it. I'll make sure the right side of the upper part is facing the right side of the down part. I'll pin them together. I will sew it along the waistline here. Join the upper part to the down part. So I'll finish joining the upper part to the down part. So what we are going to do next is to add the zip to the back side. This is an overlap dress. Usually you don't add zip to the back side, but it will be difficult, very, very difficult for the person to put it on. So I decided to add zip to the back side. So I will open my zip. Take the zipper allowance. I will sew it to this place. This is how long my zip is. Then I will sew the remaining parts. So I'll finish attaching the zip to the dress. So I'm going to turn it now to the right side. So I cut out a basic sleeve. This is 24 inches by length. I have a video on how to draft out a basic sleeve in my channel. You can check it out. So we'll go ahead and attach the sleeve to the dress. So I cut out about 60 inches length belt. The wideness is 5 inches. Then I folded it into 2. I will sew it right from here, sew it like so. Then I will sew the side. So after sewing it, I will turn it inside out right from here. So attach the sleeve now to the dress. So I will turn the dress to the wrong side. So I will tuck the basic sleeve inside. Right side of the sleeve is facing the right side of the dress. So I will match the side seam together. So I will pin the sleeve to the armhole. I will go ahead and sew this place around. I will sew the sleeve to the armhole. I will do the same thing for the other side. So guys, I finished attaching the sleeve to the dress and we are done with the dress. So guys, you can see the effect of the down part because of the net I added to it. It gave it a little bit of volume. So that is how she wants the dress. And this is the belt. I've ironed it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next one. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. And don't forget to turn your notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. And also don't forget to join our Facebook group at Cynthia's Fashion House. I will see you guys on my next one. I love you all. Bye.